Hi. Today I caught a nice sherry. It's a spangled emperor, this is called. 1.5 kilos, 1.4 kilo. It's a nice fish. I'm going to show you how to take fillets off this. It's a quick method of taking fillets and cleaning the fish. Okay, if you haven't got much time. So what we do is this. We take a fish scaler. Now we don't need to scale the whole fish for this. Okay, it's a bit of a time-saving method. So what I do, use a plastic bag, and all you need to do is take the scales. You see the tail there? We're going to remove the scales from where we're going to cut the fillets, just the tail and up here and around there. We're not going to descale the whole thing. Just enough where I'm going to cut the knife. That's all I'm going to do. Up there, and a few down there. That's enough. And do the same on the other side. Tail, and just a little thin strip up there. Just to get the knife in and take the fillets off. Okay, I'm making a mess here, but don't worry. Okay. Take the scales off, as many as you can. Now, we don't gut the fish or anything. We just go straight to the fillet knife. Use a nice fillet knife, it makes life a lot easier. So what do we do? Feel for where the head finishes and where the fish body starts. It's in there somewhere, and we're going to make a cut in at an angle to get as much of the flesh as we can, and come down a little way like that. No further is needed. Then we're going to come from the top up here. Just feel that knife into the top of the bone. Come all the way along and slice. Work your way back to the tail. Make a slice over the back of the tail like that. It's important you get the bone. Get your knife this side of the bone. See? There you go. And then take your time with this. The idea is to try and get as much of the fish as possible. Now I hope you're going to use the bones for stock as well, so it doesn't matter if there's a bit of fish left on the bones. But what we do, we slice down until we get to the top of the rib cage, you see there? And then until we get to the top of the stomach. So we've sliced up. Now just very gently, the stomach's in there, we don't want to cut that, so we just cut around it, like that. And there the fillet's off. So we do the same thing with the other side. Turn the fish around. Now we're working the other side. Cut down like that. And just let the knife do the work. If you feel the bones, let the knife slice between the bones. This is a beautiful eating fish. Nice fat fillets, tasty. Now towards the tail, there's most of the fillet, so take care. You see how we're getting right thin, the bones, cutting very close to the bones. Pop the knife like that, free that, and then work your way back. Around the rib cage, you have to work your way around it. Again, watch out for the stomach, because we don't want to pop that. Then just slice it, free it from the, watch your fingers. There we have a nice fillet off there. Now what you have there, so we've taken all the meat, and the stomach is left there. We haven't touched that. You can take the head off, take the gills out, take the head off and make stock out of that. Now, our fillets are not ready yet. We've still got the skin on. So, next thing we need to do is take the skin off. So, from the tail end, make a little cut. Don't cut the skin, and put your thumb there like that. And keep the skin tight, and bring the knife down like that. Now, it's come off beautifully. skin has still got the scales on it. We don't waste time doing that. Same thing with this one. Put your thumb on it, hold it tight, and slice down. There we go. Missed a little bit there. That's all right. Next thing we need to do is bones. So if you feel with your fingers, you can feel there's bones running down the middle there. All I do is get the knife either side of those bones and slice that little bit out. So check, there's nothing in there now. So there we have one nice fillet ready, and bones are there. Just don't leave any bones. Don't throw these away, you can use these in the stock with the head. There we have 2 fillets ready. Perfect.